Ah. Ah. Hello. Hello, hi. How are y'all doing? Hope you're having a a good time. I'm having a very interesting time. Um Dog, I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell y'all what happened. See, what happened was See, what happened was I got hubby went out, right? Hubby went out, came back, went to get boba, right? While he was out. So I got boba, right? He brought me boba. Let me specify this. He brought me boba. He said, "I'm gonna surprise you with a boba flavor that you haven't had before," right? And I was like, "Okay, sure, hit me," right? He comes back. He's like, "Surprise inbound." I'm like, "Okay." So I get up. I go downstairs. I'm like, "All right, well, what's up?" And he gives it to me. He's like, "Try it." Don't read the label. I was like, okay. So I grab it and I try it, and it is the best boba I have ever had. It is now my favorite flavor. Problem with that is, it was strawberry milk tea, but instead of using milk, um, he asked for the milk to be substituted with Earl Grey tea, which is my favorite tea flavor. Right. So, but here's where it gets fucky wucky. Y'all know how I get with caffeine. And by that I mean my little heart palpitations ain't fun, right? So this is so stupid. This is dumb. Um so now I'm really shaky, and that's why it took me a second like to get over here. Um but no, yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to when it comes to that. I'm just a little shaky, but I'm fine for the most part. We're gonna paint. We're gonna draw so I can relax myself a little bit. Where did I put my phone? Oh, that's where I put my phone. Also, hi, Sergio. Hello. Hi. What's up? Yeah, big fucking womp. But no, yeah, I'm chilling. It's a little late, but it's not too late. I'm just gonna draw. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna relax and have a good time. Let me grab my phone. I left my phone over here. Now, if y'all don't mind, I did also just like slightly wake up, kind of a little bit. um, Not completely like, oh, just woke up, but enough, to the point where it could, you know, affect my behavior a little bit. Um, in this instance, I want to listen to music. I just want to listen to like some music, and I want to paint and listen to some music. So that's what I'm gonna do. So if you hear me over here humming to myself, ignore me. Do what you do best. Let's see here. There you go. Stream manager. There you go. Oh, also, we finally hit 320. I'm really happy about that. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Hey. Hello. I'm gonna paint, dog, because I feel weird, man. I do. Oh shit. There we go. See, this is the method right here. You take this, you put it in the corner, right? And then because it moves it with the layer, you just kind of eyeball it, and then when you hit the corner, theoretically, eventually, you'll get it right, you know? Let me erase this. Is it good now? That's close enough to the corner where... Yeah. Close enough. Bunny, I got this game for you to look at real quick. It's interesting. I want to see you play it. Shady Lewd Cart. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, hi, Lane. Hi. Hello. Hi, Yuki. Hey. Shady Lewd Cart. What is this? I'm assuming it's a carding game. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know if I personally would ever play that. Considering some of the material here. But it is a fun concept to look at. It's interesting. Just finished Shadow Generations and damn, it hits you in the feels. I have a friend that I saw the other day while they were at work, and they were like real excited about the game, and they're saving up money to buy it. Because I really want to see you play it. Dog, if I play that, it's gonna have to be first of all, for me to play that. I don't mind lewd stuff because y'all already know I don't care about the human body. I don't find it sexual at all. Shit, I honestly could probably look at actual NSFW stuff and not really care about it. When you do a certain amount of life drawing, you just kind of see the human body as like a, you know, like a thing. Not that it's an object. I'm not saying the human body is an object, but I'm saying that I appreciate it in the same way that you would appreciate, like, a really pretty painting or a statue or something like that. However, when it's specifically, like, you know, NSFW, there isn't many places where I can do that. And also, for me to play a game like that, dog, I'm gonna need to find a different place to stream, or I'm gonna record it, the whole thing, unedited, and I'm just gonna put it on fucking Patreon, and it's gonna have to have a fucking paywall. Y'all gonna have to pay me money to watch me play that shit, nah. Not that it looks bad, it doesn't look bad, but like, you know, what the fuck is Fansly? What do I think about drawing? Actually, there was a song that I listened to the other day, and I was getting kind of tired, and I heard this song, because I just let YouTube autoplay sometimes. Hold on, that's not the brush I like to use. I let YouTube, like, autoplay sometimes, and it has caused me to listen and find songs that I really like. So I just leave autoplay on at this point, right? But I do have, because of that, an idea that I think is gonna look really nice, and dog, I'm gonna be so for real. As much as I like anime and stuff, well, not really. I'm not against anime. Hear me out when I say this. I'm not against anime. It's just that okay, I learned to draw. I taught myself how to draw by not watching. I had a friend who I loved very dearly, and she was a very close friend of mine. And she was a friend that I had made in elementary school that I was still trying to be friends with well into middle school. And me and her, first of all, started bonding over My Little Pony as kids. And then we bonded as she got older, right? We split off a little bit because she moved and I moved and I didn't have a phone, she didn't have a phone. That's not how it was back in the day. I sound old as fuck. But we were like, oh, whatchamacallit? I talked to her again. She's like, oh, well, now I like Undertale. And she had a crush. I shit you not, this is how I learned anatomy. This is how I learned the human skeleton. She had a crush on Sans. And I always liked to draw her stuff that she liked. I only got into drawing because of, you know, my sister would, like, draw when she was younger, but I was never really, like, fully into it. However, you know, like, sometimes you just want to make someone something, right? And when it comes to stuff like that, when you're making something for someone else, it just, you're more motivated, I feel like. At least in my opinion, you're more motivated. But I was really motivated to, like, draw stuff for her that she liked, and I wanted her to be happy, and I wanted us to keep being friends, and yada yada yada. So I taught myself human anatomy because Sans the skeleton is a skeleton. Duh. And like, stuff like that, right? So, because of that, because I learned, I taught myself how to draw by going on DeviantArt for the first time in my life, because that's where most of the Undertale, like, fan art was, and I had a little flip phone, like, the little flip phones that you could get from Walmart back in the day, that you can still, I think you can still get them, I'm not sure, I haven't really seen any, but there was a little flip phone that we had, and I taught myself how to draw by replicating the fan art the best that I could, like this Undertale fan art that I would see on DeviantArt, and I would draw it on printer paper. Mind you, the screens on these shits were small, okay? It was a struggle, but it was worth it in my eyes, right? So that's how I taught myself how to draw, but, like, I never got too into anime. I never got too into, like, cartoons or anything. I like them, but when it comes to painting, I've always been more... Not painting, sorry. I'm already outing myself. When it comes to drawing or illustrating in any kind of way, I prefer painting for the most part. Because I learned anatomy, yes, from looking at a skeleton that wasn't technically anatomically correct. But, you know. I forgot to turn that on. Don't worry. I'm turning it on now. I'm opening the application as we speak. I will hit myself in your honor, Yuki. Someone actually played the game and is posting videos on YouTube? Dog, I don't know how some people get away with putting some things on YouTube. Don't start me. The other day, I was on TikTok and I literally got flashed. Randomly. I was watching a cute cat video, and then right in the middle of it, like, boom, like, just flashed. I didn't want to see that, right? There's no nudity, so that's a good thing. Oh, yeah. I assume that, like, for content creators, they would toggle that kind of stuff. But, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. Because I taught myself how to draw in that specific way, I lean very heavily towards, like, actual, like, human anatomy. And anime doesn't follow that human anatomy logic. It does whatever it wants, so to speak. So, my brain can't wrap around that. It can, because I did also, like, I really liked Vivzy Pop's style when I was in middle school, and, like, that's, you know, that's where I learned, like, the cartooning aspect from, but I was never, you know... Yuki, that was for you. But no, yeah. Because of that, I've always been more into, like, drawing more anatomically correct stuff. And anime, you know, it does what it wants to do because it's anime, and you can't tell somebody to not do something the way that they want to do it. And drawing is an artistic expression, so people draw whatever they want to draw, and that's completely understandable. I like to follow my little anatomy rules. So I prefer painting, and I prefer more realistic stuff, which is funny because I can't draw lips to save my fucking life. I try real fucking hard, and I think I did decent with the Navia thing, but I'm not that good at this kind of stuff. So when it comes to shit like this, right? I have to think about, oh, well, I don't know how I want to go about this, but I'm still mentally trying to wrap my head around the fact that you can draw something realistically while also stylizing it in a way that's pleasing to the eye that doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, like, correct. Art doesn't need to be correct. I'm trying to get my head in that sort of idea, but it's very hard to. It's very hard to. I'll get it eventually. I'll get it eventually. I'm gonna try the new Sonic game, Adventure 2? Just Sonic Shadow Generations, because it's 2 games in 1. I mean, yeah, I'm down to try anything. I am very much so down to try anything. There's a lot of stuff I didn't get to experience. I'm very much so down. I just have to figure out the whole, well, you know, where to buy it, how is it played, is it controller, does it work with the controller that I have? Which usually isn't hard. It's never, like, hard questions. What am I missing? Right! My music, yes. I'm gonna listen to music, because I need to calm myself. Can you hear the caffeine? Can you hear the caffeine in my, like, in my system right now? I hope you can. I truly do. I'm trying to calm myself. Hold on. I've been listening to, like, slower music, just to, Also, no, I cannot. Oh, let me see. Fansly is a place to sell NSFW and safe work videos and pictures, so it'd be a perfect place to play. Ah! Well, shit. Do I question why this is a thing that you just know off rip, Chris? No, because I value my sanity. But, you know, thank you for telling me. I did not know Fansly was a thing. If I ever start doing NSFW artwork, that is where I will go. Let's see, I need to listen to something slower before I lose my mind. On low volume. Just to relax. Root_VT. Okay, well hold on, because now I'm curious. I gotta search this up. Oh, I put dot instead of underscore. Oh my god, they have such a cute model. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, that's mad cute. Oh, that's mad cute. I love that. Thank you for telling me, Chris. That's adorable. Yeah, I found her Twitch. It's so cute. I love it. I love her design. It's adorable. Oh, hi, Sanders. Look at y'all. Y'all are always here. That's awesome. Okay. I kind of want to, like, make, like a hallway kind of thing. I want it to feel a little grandiose, kind of. Just a little bit. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can't hear my music. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, y'all can hear the Genshin music, though, right? But y'all can't hear my music. Good, yes. Oh my god, I forgot you look like that. I can change back if you want. Do y'all want me to change back? Yes? Quick behind you? Oh, what happened? What happened? Hi, Inferno. Oh my goodness. I'm just a little tired. Just a little bit. Not even tired. I'm just... The caffeine got me. The caffeine got me. I can't deny that. I don't want it to feel that balanced. I want it to feel spacious but crowded, if that makes sense. Have me switch legs. Joke's on you, I'm not on my legs. What? Gloops of Burn what? I might, yeah, I was gonna play it today, but caffeine, I wanna do something that I can, like, you know, take my breaks on. The game, like, I have to focus and I have to be on it. I don't want to do all that while I'm on caffeine, especially like a fast-paced game. Because the whole point of Sonic is fast. And I don't want to feel worse. But yes, probably, most likely. Make a long one here and maybe continue it this way. There we go. Whew. Yippee. Yeah. Here's a place, upload a new vid, so I gotta turn stream down for a bit. You're fine. Go for it. I completely understand. He is the only person that I, like, religiously watch while anytime I have to eat something, I watch Gray Still Plays, or I watch Let's Game It Out. Though it's been Gray Still Plays recently. Surprised he hasn't jumped off a cliff on masochism shit he's taken. Dog, if I was, like, being that masochistic on a daily basis, but I was getting paid, I wouldn't give a fuck. My 2 cents, my 2 cents. Okay, keep this grayscale. Oh, liquor. I have an extra frame that I want to put something in, and I'm not sure what to put in it. So I'm thinking about making, like, a completely new one, or, and this is the second idea, there is one, this print right here, I didn't print it out because I didn't think that everything else is more, like, artsy, if you catch my drift, and this one felt too simple, and I had finished this one specifically. I think I already told y'all this, but I finished this one specifically, like, way earlier. And it only took me 15 minutes, and I guess I didn't feel like it was... I guess I didn't feel like it was good enough to be, like, put on a poster. And now everyone who I have shown this has gotten frustrated at me because they, like, are really sure that it would do well. So I think I'm gonna print it, but I also really just... I want to see how this one turns out, because I think I can do this really well. I'm having fun, interesting times, yes. This calm music is very much so doing me the best that it can do. Okay. I feel like I should give y'all a little more to do or more to look at. Y'all just tell me if you get bored, I'll figure something out. AI generated art? Yes, I did. I did. I only like got to listen to one. I need to take a break. And on top of that, I got another commission. But this is my break. Talking to y'all is my break. But yes, I did hear one. AI is kind of awesome. AI is cool. I still keep my opinion, though. It's good to express yourself. Not so much if you're passing it off as your own work. But it is cool. At least I think it's cool. You should play one for yourself while you do work? Got different music playing for you. Yeah. I put the Genshin music on in the background. They all wouldn't be sitting there listening to nothing. Let's see. Fuck it, why not? Let me listen to another one. Because I only ever listened to the first one that was sent. Okay, you know what? That is surprisingly well done. It feels so weird. It feels so weird to listen to. Okay. It is cool. It is cool. Hi, Mary. I'm taking a slow day today. Hold that thought. What if I? Hi, Chris. What should one of the paintings be? Like in the little hall. That actually sounds like it would be fun. Fuck it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sure the community will have my head for it, but for fun. It's not like I'm making money off of these videos anyway, shit. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, I see. What the fuck? Oh. My bad. What happened? Okay, there you go. Lizzie here. Trying to think of what I could do here. Idea. Yes. Yeah, I do like that idea. Okay. If I do this right, if I do this the way I want to do it. If I do this the way I want to do it. Without fucking up. Which tends to be the hard thing. This is all on one layer, by the way. For reference. Wanna test something? Can you view and play this? Okay. Sure, fuck it. Don't you give me a virus, Chris. Yes, I can. Hold on. That sounds pretty nice, actually. Nice. I can very much so hear it. And it does sound pretty nice. Here. Not enough difference in color? I think so. This needs to be more visible here in the corner. Yes. There we go. Ah! What? Jesus Christ! That scared me! Hi, yes, I actually have water. I needed water. Hi, Gabriel. How you doing? I'm chilling. I'm painting a small painting to go in my big painting. Play it on stream audio too? Chris, lovingly, that would require me to pause the music I'm listening to. Which I don't really want to do. I could just cut my song off. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh yes. Ooh, I forgot that song existed. Hold up. Saw a new comic of Superman Chapter 19. Gabriel, I have no idea about any of that. Please inform me. I actually would love to know. Would it be? Trying to remember my boat anatomy here. There we go. Yes. Harry's drawing is very prettiful. Oh, prettiful. Finished drawing? No. Did you send it to me? Hold up. I wanted people to hear it too. Hold on, hold on. Oh my god, Mary! Okay, y'all gotta look at this. Y'all gotta look at it. Hold up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She gets so much better at illustrating every single time that she shows me something. It's just better. It's like the best ladder I've ever seen. Look at her. Look at her go. It looks awesome. Lois Lane became Superwoman and started to fly with Superman. Suddenly Doomsday escaped hell. Oh my god. My god. Well, shit. Now, here's my question. Did that help the relationship or did that fuck up the relationship? Because it seems to always fuck up the relationship, from what I've heard. Isn't it beautiful? Awesome. I love it. Mary, that looks beautiful. Good job. Let's see. Something slow. As much as I want to listen, a lot of the music that I listen to is upbeat. But I can't listen to upbeat music. It's gonna make my whole situation worse, so I'm trying to avoid it. But it's really hard to avoid because that's most of the music I like. This is gonna be real basic, boat anatomy. I'm not too big of a fan of boats, to be entirely honest. Also, it's just gonna be a little painting on the wall, dog. It's gonna be part of this. It's not really. It's not really the main focus here. I feel like I should have done layers. No. Because then I'll overcomplicate it. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. Okay. Hold up, hold up. Okay. There we go. Fulfilling. Alright, listen. Your art's just getting awesome, man. I don't even know what else to say at this point. Your art is becoming, like, really good. Your shit's getting beautiful. Okay. I can't keep, like, having caffeine like this, dog. I'm lucky that it's not starting to, like, hurt. But, like, you know, it shouldn't be something that I do at all, I feel like. Aw, thank you, Mary. You're improving, like, very quickly, though. Like, you're improving at an impressive rate. I'm very, like, impressed with it. Like, you are actually going hard, girl. With me, it's less of an improvement and more of, like, just me no longer doing what I think other people will like and doing what I like instead. Which I should have been doing to begin with, but, you know. It'd be like that, apparently, with me. It's okay. The old Vocaloid songs will calm me. It's the tism. The tism's helping you learn. The tism's causing improvement. Girl, get it, girl. You're doing awesome. I need to buy a new headset. This headset, the, my right, the one on, like, my right ear. I've just been wearing it off now because it's not I tried to tape the wire in a way where it would, like, let me keep listening, but it's broken. I need a new one. There we go. Okay, I want to make this a little more. There we go. Honey, I'm patient. Read my message isn't another one. Oh, you're good, you're good. Huh? Play stream on audio? I had a really cool idea for this one. Oh, okay, okay. Is that... is that Enterprise? Hi! Hello! Hi, Suck Tomato. I don't think I've seen you here before. I don't recognize your username. Then again, everyone's changing their names all the time. But... Hi! Love your drawing streams, not gonna lie. Thank you. Fine. Fine, Chris. I'll play it. Hold on. Let me click on it. Let me get the link up in here. Wipe your number from my phone. That is kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Miss America, I'm cooked. Tomato? Oh, shit! Okay, hold on. Hey! Hi! Hello! Okay, listen. No, I have not, Gabriel. Please tell me. I don't know anything about that, dog. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm not gonna lie, dog. I don't know shit about that. Hi! Hello, elusive boyfriend. I've been trying to hear about you, dog. How you doing? Are you having a good day? I'm having a decent day. How you doing? You better be treating my Pookie well. I'd hope you're treating Pookie well. I'm gonna get your ass. But you know, I assume that you are. I assume that you are, cause Mary clean, Mary nice, Mary chill as fuck. Oh right, let me restart this so y'all can listen to Chris's obra maestra. Life's work. Yes, is what I meant. Let's lower this music here. Only a small little piece. Only a small little piece. Only a small little piece. Hi, Swift. Hi. Only a small little piece. Okay. Because I want to listen to my music as well. Alright. Small piece. Okay. Can y'all hear it? It seems y'all cannot hear it. Hold up, let me back that up a little bit. Let's try that again. Where on earth? Alright. It's not letting me do it. Hold on. I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I can't, I don't know what's happening here. Is because she my big sis for real? On God. Rigged. Hold on, no, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Hold on. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna play my fucking desktop audio so y'all can hear Chris's thing here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? Because I want to listen to my music too. But I also want to share. I want y'all to know that if y'all want to show me something, I do in fact look at it. Thank you. I'm busy, but I'm not tied up. Okay. Can y'all hear that? Y'all should be able to hear that. I can remember from my phone and try to pretend that I never loved you. I'll stay away from all the places that we went. Chris, it gets 30 seconds. I guess 30 seconds. It does sound really nice though. I don't have a stance on AI music yet. Because I didn't know this existed, to be honest. Want to hear to a specific part? Okay, I'll hear to the specific part. Alright.
Everybody asks the same damn questions, but I can't explain. Like why you left and why you changed your mind. It's driving me insane. Why would you fly out all this way to turn around and walk away? There's something written on your face, but you won't take the time to say why you wanna let go of all that we've been through. I feel like I don't know the person I felt.
I need to come up with a stance for that, to be honest.
Well, mine has the smell of your clothes.
I haven't listened to Connor too much recently for me to make that call, so I'm not gonna say my opinion on that because I haven't heard it enough to feel like. Talking about music. Next album is coming like super soon. Mary. Look at me. If you don't let me listen to that shit before it comes out, I'll cry. I'll fucking do it. I'll cry. It doesn't take a lot anymore, okay? I'm stressed the fuck out. Yes! Look at me with those beautiful eyes. Look at me, okay? If you don't let me listen to that, I'll cry. It doesn't take much. I'll fucking do it. I'll cry. It doesn't take much now. I'll stress the fuck out. You don't want me to cry, dude. No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing though, like, to what extent are we gonna take that, right? Because I totally haven't gotten it already. Mary! I thought we was friends. I thought I was Pookie. I'm not Pookie. Mary, am I not Pookie? You can be honest with me. If I'm not Pookie, what am I? If I'm not Pookie, what am I? I can't take it anymore. It's okay. I get it. I get it. Cause I think oh
Oh, you ain't gotta do all that. It's fine. I'm good.
anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let me turn off my desktop audio again so I can listen to my very questionable music choices, to be honest. It's a lot of random songs. I can't lie, there is some nightcore in here, and I'm fine with that, but I can't listen to that right now. I need to relax. That caffeine is not gonna do me good if I don't calm the fuck down. Okay. I feel like the framing is good, but I feel like it could be better. A little more leaning, and maybe this in this way. And a little darker here. Mix, and there we go. I feel like that's all right. I feel like it's nothing crazy, and I don't want it to be anything crazy, but I want it to be, you know, something you can recognize from a distance. I don't want it to get too complicated. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do like a fake little portrait, and then I'm gonna. You ever ask yourself? Oh right. I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. The caffeine is not doing good for me right now. I'm just hoping I don't get heart palpitations. That's the thing. But anyway, I can't think. I need water. Um. Okay. The thing is, it's when someone takes, like credit for other work that like AI starts to like kind of get on my nerves. But if you're using it for fun, if you're using it recreationally, I don't really like care much. Cuz it's one of those things where it's like, "Oh, well, okay. Right. Do what you're going to do." Um cuz it's not really hurting anybody. If you're having fun with it, it's not hurting anybody, right? But also, like on that same extent, right? Yes, singers don't have to sing when you think about it that way. On that same note, technically speaking, you could put Vocaloid under the same boat, but I guess since it was never originally an actual voice, it's in a different category. AI is so weird, like with the ethical shit, because you can make a whole lot of points, and they do make sense. But you can also easily turn around and make a whole different set of points that also make sense. It it depends. It really depends. In my opinion, it's just there's a lot of gray areas, and it's not. AI is good to get ideas from. It's good to be able to let people who don't have the way to let their creative side out, let it out, But also, I see how it's kind of fucked up. It depends, dog. It's complicated. Twisted says pee pee poo poo live. Yes, pee pee poo poo. It's like if incredibly bad things you never say. This is also true. Oh, like that dickhead who tried to copyright AI. Yeah. Why would you try to? It's different, man. Like, the best example I can give would be actually surprisingly Vocaloid. Would be the best example I could give because it's not an actual person's voice, right? But actual people are taking those voices because they don't have someone to sing for it or because it's part of the aesthetic that they want for the song. That's fine, right? Great, actually. Because I can only imagine how much it must suck to want to get something out of your head and into reality and not being able to do so. It's like really wanting to draw something, but you don't know how to draw. I can only imagine that shit must suck. Right. So, give a good example if you scroll up. Okay, let me see. AI and music, taking it use that to make it its own voice. Yes, exactly. Everything that is made will always have a purpose. Sometimes it's not the purpose that anyone thought it would have. But everything has a purpose. Like, people find ways to do things. They always do. Let me see. What am I gonna do here? Oh, let me just go ahead and flatten all of this. There's no reason for me to... This was the... I see. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up here. Turn those off. And flatten everything else. There we go. Yep. Alright. What am I gonna do here? Actually, let me look at the long one first. I want to make this one like a portrait, kind of. I'm not sure, though. What should I make a portrait of? Or do I take a portrait that I've already drawn and pop it in here? I very well could do that. Nah. Nah, that feels lazy. Nah. Okay, let's think here. What can I do? What can I do? Yes. Okay. Very nice. You, I feel like you should have done that in the opposite order, Sergio, but you know, very nice, very pleasant. Very pleasant, very pleasant. Premiere doing Screamo? Oh. Lead singer of a Japanese band? Voices the Vocaloid Bank? That I knew. I like that. That's awesome. Right? I guess it's different when the AI is making a product as opposed to the AI being part of the process. Because Vocaloid, you have to put work and elbow grease into that shit working, right? Just as an example. And it's not an actual person. But it's an actual person working on it, right? It's like using AI art to get a general idea and then drawing based off of that, as opposed to giving off that AI art as your own. Yeah, I guess it depends on whether or not it's involved in the process, or if it's just straight, like, selling it off as your own. If you just use it in the process, I mean, all the power to you. Sometimes I fucking get bored and I fuck around with AI, right? Granted, I don't put it anywhere and I don't mess with it, but, like, it's fun to play with sometimes, right? It just kind of, like, depends. Ooh, I'm gonna make a little portrait just for funsies. I'm gonna show y'all how I do the portraits. Y'all ready for this shit? You ready to see something funny? Okay, let's see. Okay. Usually I do the, like, facial features first, like, where they're gonna be and shit. But I'm gonna do the head shape first. Because I want y'all to see how I go about this. It's very silly, in my opinion. I've been told it looks really fucking weird. Okay. That is how I did the fucking Navia one, too. Do-do-do. I've been told it's weird, I think because I don't really... It's just general shapes, right? Yeah, see, okay. Brainstorming, right? And just, like, trying to come up with an idea and you, like, using AI in order to do that, I think is completely fine and completely fair, right? Because sometimes, like, just because someone gave you an idea doesn't mean it's fully theirs, right? You still have to flesh out the idea. You have to flesh it out, and you gotta do some things, right? I guess it depends on how heavily involved the AI is in the result. If the whole result is because of AI and it didn't really even need human intervention, then that's where I kind of draw the line. But if it's, you know, something where I can sit there and be like, okay, well, like, most of the effort was put in by a person, right? The AI was only used as a means to come up with the idea, or just with, like, concept or staging or something like that, right? That's different. Remember, calling yourself an AI artist is like calling yourself a chef because you use a microwave. Until we meet again! This is true. I agree with that sentiment. I agree with that sentiment. But, and here's the thing also. Here's the thing also. Like, people are also at different levels. You don't have to be great at what you want to do, like, from the get-go. No one is. Everyone needs to fucking learn, right? So it bothers me when people, like, and I've seen this happening a lot, and I hate when people band together, like, just basically making someone else feel bad just because they aren't on the same level because they just fucking started. Like, come on. I've seen way too many people get, like, bullied out of drawing specifically, out of any kind of, like, art, just because they just started, they had just started, and they stated this, and they just got bullied off of it. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate it. Well, I can't say hate. Strongly dislike. I don't hate anything, but you know. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all smart people. Y'all know what I mean. That's my whole personality. Here's a skeletal reference? Of course it is. Until we meet again! I had to say it that way. If you don't say it that way, it's not correct. But no, yeah. I've been drawing for, like, a decent amount of my life now, and I'm still not as good as I want to be. Probably never will be, solely off of the fact that I have high as fuck standards, and the things that I like are things that I can't make just yet. There we go. It bothers me so much when, like, smaller people are, like, put down. Not even smaller, because it's not smaller, it's just that you're starting. You're starting. You can't be fucking saying, oh, well, I can't do this, so, you know, I suck. Dumb. Dumb logic. That's dumb people logic. You know what? I'm gonna call that pussy logic. That's pussy logic. No. Right? It's stupid. Because maybe that's not even, like, what you were meant to use that with. Like I said, everything has a purpose, and sometimes it's not what you intend for it to initially be. Some people go into art, like, wanting to do realism and end up doing anime. And some people go in wanting to do anime, end up doing realism. Some people, semi-realism. Other people, it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna do landscapes, and they end up doing people. Right? You can't... Dog, it's just... People gotta let be. Is what I want to say. People gotta let be. People don't let anyone be, and they don't let themselves be even more. That is my TED Talk. My bad. A little long. How many times do I have to send the same link for Bun Bun to click it? Oh, hold up. Let me see, my bad. I'm yapping. I'm sorry. One more time. Okay. Last one. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I'm listening to fucking... I don't know if I'm, like, know this song. It's not, like, niche or anything. It's just... It's kind of old. Goodbye to a World, Porter Robinson. I think that's why I'm yapping so much. Anyway. Let's turn this thing back on here. Let's see. Can y'all hear it? There we go. Sorry, a little sudden. Yo, that AI voice hit that note hard, dog. That AI voice hit that note hard, dog. True, but you gotta give some props to the AI. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good, I must admit. Okay. Okay, see, the brow is too long. Okay, let's see. Hold up, I gotta change the color of this. I have to do this every single time. There we go. Now that's a full flat color. Kind of. Copy. Paste, paste. Okay. There you go. Now it's thick. Alright, anyway. That is actually kind of cool. That right there, I don't know. It's always... Music... I'm not sure. Music is one of those things I hold near and dear to my heart. It's a little bit... It's iffy with me sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It's iffy with me sometimes. That does sound good, though. I can't deny it does sound good. What is this? Oh, right. Whoopsie daisy. Yes? Check chat? Oh, let me see. Why do you cut it off? Hold up. Plus, I'd get weird ones like, why is he drawing this scary shit? Is he mentally okay? He should be in a straitjacket. I used to draw creatures that were not fun to look at all. You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna show you one of the things that I used to do, like, a lot when I was younger. When I was younger, specifically, too. Like, this would confuse people. I'm right there with you. I have no confidence in my art? Let me see. Learned that I'm pretty decent at chibi style, so I wanted to draw something more. So drawing, not because I got really mad at it, because no one really gave a damn, and I showed my... Yeah, that is true. That's fair. I see where you're coming from with that. Yes, I will continue the song, sorry. I was trying to talk, and I was getting distracted. It's still here, don't worry. I just paused it. After. Actually, not after, because I'm gonna lose the thought. How do I say this? Okay. When it comes to art, when it comes to anything, it sucks. Because one of the things that one of the main points of art is to take what's in your head, right? Or how you feel, right? Which also counts as what's in your head. You're trying to take that, you're trying to put it out into some kind of physical form. But it's not really going to... You're not going to get a pat on the back for it until you get to a certain point. And when you do get to a certain point, and you do get a pat on the back, it does not feel satisfying. You have to genuinely, if you want to do it, you have to continue for yourself, because if you don't continue for yourself, it's not gonna work out. That was a strong cutoff for that song. Chris, we gone over this. Chris. Send it in the channel if it's not there, and I'll listen to it on my own time. After this. Because I want to listen to it, but I'm also trying to talk to y'all, and I don't want to talk over the music. Wait, I had a cool idea for that one too. Oh, you did? Okay, let me see. Oh. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna crack my back, actually. Ugh, thank you. Okay. Actually, this art is... I could show you how to do it if you wanted, Swift. It doesn't, It's very expressive. It's very expressive. Thank you. Yes, I will save it. Please? You heard the crack? Yeah, my back cracks horribly every single time. Thank you for making me save, by the way. I could show you. Whatchamacallit? Let's see here. You lie? No, hold on. Pause. No, I can show you how to do this. In fact, I will use one of the pictures that you sent me as an example. Alright? I'll break it down for you, okay? So, actually, that's too big. There we go. Okay, see this, right? Very simple, okay? So, first thing you're going to want to do is figure out, the shape. This looks like they very much so had a reference, or at least 3. Because when you look at it, right, it's It is pretty fucking simple. Chris, I will play it, but it is the last one, okay? Last one. Last one. Alright? Last one. Last one. Okay? Okay. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you. This is the last one. Okay. Let's listen to this. Original character? With realism instead of anime? You have my trust? Okay. Okay. I knew I recognized her. Okay, yeah. All he did was use a reference for, like, what I'm seeing the eye is the thing that has the most detail. Which you can find an eye reference anywhere at any angle. People really like drawing eyes, so it's very easy to find a drawn one or just like a picture. I don't know if you were there. I really appreciated you coming by. Oh, yeah. I popped by. The reason I didn't stay longer was because I was in bed and I was about to sleep, but I saw you were live and I had to, you know, I wanted to go in and say hi, you know. But it is relatively simple. I'm going to break it down for you, okay? I'm not going to do anything too crazy, but let's say, let me move it down a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Because it's always good to have the whole thing in frame so that you know where everything is going properly. Because if this wasn't here, you could have easily continued the hair like this, and then it would look weird, right? So, first thing, right? The eye doesn't go in the middle. This is the brow line, usually, when it's the circle. Obviously, changes with people. But you can see that that's already kind of the case, because it's just a little more down for the sake of the facial expression, and for the sake of the shape of the brow. And again, people are built differently. Duh. But let me draw a straight line across from here to here. If I can put it down. Thank you. Straight line. There we go. Okay, straight line, right? Straight line through the middle, right? Okay. I promise you, it's real simple. I promise you, it's very simple. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Put my music back on here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so underneath that, right, you have the eyes, and usually you want to do the top and the bottom, right? This is regular stuff, by the way. This is, like, this shape right here. I'm trying to stay close to the face that's already there. But this is something you can do by yourself. Because all you need, honestly, is just... Oops. Where everything is, right? Especially when it's head-on like this, it's very easy to, like, do stuff, right? In fact, also for this obviously wasn't done because this is different, right? But I'm gonna do this as simply as I can, okay? You can mirror this, and let me turn this off. When you're doing this, all you have to do is, you know what looks right. In the back of your head, you know what looks right. When you look at something and it gets uncanny, you know. Bet Chris, have fun. She isn't letting me go into redeems? That's really weird, actually. The redeems are working, right, y'all? Hold up. Okay, yes, it is. All you have to do is this, right? So, then off of this, right? Looking at it, the face can be split into thirds. When it's split into thirds, this one's right here, right? Usually the eye, you're going to have about the same distance, right? And then it depends on, like, the eye shape that you want. I would say if you're doing this... See, these eyes are a little too far apart. Usually you want to have... But then again, people's faces are shaped differently. But anyway, the eye should usually have about an eye's distance between both eyes. You know what I mean? I'm just going to do, like, a very basic eye shape here. Let's say you want it to be, like, looking forward. That also depends on the camera placement. But, see, you can see right there, that landed directly where the other eye is. You can very much so do this with just basic fundamentals, right? Let's say the brows, right? Make them like that, or keep in mind that the face is a round object, right? It's not a sphere. I would actually, honestly, call it more of a... Let me show you. let's say you have a head, right? Main circle, right? The one in the middle, right? The line in the middle, like about here, right? Now let's say that the face is going in this direction. It's slightly tilted, not tilted, but like turned to the side, like 3/4. You can still keep all of the same anatomy points that I was showing you earlier, right? So the eyes, you know, will go here approximately, right? Not this far apart, but this is for the sake of example. I was never taught fundamentals. I'm taught weird. Both visual explanation and verbal. Can't do one. That's fair. See, this is why I like to show people stuff, right? Those same lines that I made, actually, I can use to do this. Because if you take this, right, and let me lower the opacity of this. If you take these lines, you can match them up to the lines that are already here, right? So if you make this set, this set of lines once for one face, you already have the placement for everything else. All you have to do is the lines. And just to prove it, if I draw this line here, and I draw this line down here, and I turn off that one, you already know where the mouth is going to need to be, right? Lippy lip, right? And you'll know where the nose is going to need to end as well. That's where everything's going to need to be. That's where everything's always going to be, right? Back to this. It's surprisingly simple, I promise you. Tutorials teach me, usually one or the other. Yeah, that makes sense. They either talk about it or just straight show it and expect you to get it. That's fair. But no, yeah, no. The nose. You can do 3 balls, right? So you can do this ball here, and then these balls here, right? Of course, different noses, different people. Still ends up directly where you need it, right? We don't need to get into the specifics of how noses work. Usually you only need the bottom part. People don't really like to, do all of these, like, lines and details unless they're, like, hard painting. So you really only need those 3 little circles. Because the whole point is to, and I'm learning this myself, the whole point of drawing is just sitting there and being like, okay, this looks like what I need it to look like. That's all you need. You just need the idea of what it looks like. Because if you remove this, right, and usually you can just use this kind of shape here. The girl in the picture has more of like a longer thing, and it's not as round. So let me flatten this a little bit on the sides here. And she has more of like a long kind of nose, or nostrils rather. Depends on the person. And then, you know, lips, Cupid's bow. So there's usually a dip there for people. I'm saying your explanation makes more sense to me than 10 years of trying to learn. Dog, I've been wanting to do tutorials for so long. Also, thank you. That's a very high compliment. I appreciate it. If you... Oh, right, yes. Something I was going to say. If you want a decent, like, simplified, like, reference for, like, eyes, and you don't want to do them too realistically, but you also don't want to lose the appeal of, like, the realistic eye. I hate to say it, Attack on Titan has a really good eyes for that, if that's what you want to do. But if you're doing all of this, right, then all you have to do, again, Cupid's bow, right? So, small circle, right, for the Cupid's bow, just for reference. And then you can do 2 slightly taller circles. You can do 1 big circle, like oval on the bottom. And it's going to taper down from there onto the sides. You can decide how long you want the lips. Usually the lips end at about here, right? At around directly underneath where, like, the beginning, like the inside part of the eye, the pink part of the eye, right? This is what I love, right? Anatomy, when it's more on the realistic side, which is, you know, this kind of, like, painting, right? This is realistic. It's very realistic. It's very photorealistic. But it's stylized in a way where you see the realism without them having to draw all of the details. See, because right here, technically, this is pitch white. This is all he did for the nose, right? I'm gonna show you what he did for the nose. I'm gonna use a darker skin tone because it's very light here, and it's basically white. So I'm gonna use like a tanner, darker kind of skin tone for this to show you. Let's say this is this part here, right? This is that part of the nose and that part of the face, just for reference. Darken it, put it on this side, yada yada yada, right? So this is all, technically this is all he did, right? He just took this. This side has detail, right? This side has detail. Hold on, it needs to be darker. It's mostly colors, but you can change the colors up whenever you want, especially when it's digital. So when you have this here, right? This is all he does. Or she does, I'm not sure. This is all the artist I've like, on this picture, this is all I've seen him do. See that? That is another nostril in the lighter part. This side has all of the detail and all of the shading stuff and all of the differences in color, right? The dark side has all of that. But what makes this unique is that this right here is genuinely paper white. So with that being the lightest, you know, the brightest light source, right? It's just the darkest part, which is the nostril. And it makes sense. And it illustrates itself very well. Yeah, I think I understand all this. Let me send you some stuff, Twisted. Bet. But no, yeah. When you get on here, right? Circles. End of the mouth, right? So that depends on how you want to do it. And you can just erase everything on the inside. And when you start doing this, little tip of mine that I've noticed, the skin, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. When you start getting into this, one thing that I've noticed, that you can do that I usually do, I have those little lines on the side, right? Because the side of the mouth, the reason I used to just put them at the ends of the mouth because, you know, like, haha hee hee, let's say you have like a smile, right? Let's say like, ooh, Cupid's bow, and then that, and then that, and then you do these little like lines here. That's what I used to do. Still occasionally do it. Of course it depends, right? But oh, hi, it's me, Nexon YT. Hello. Hi, Nexon. Hello. But this specifically right here, I realized that these lines are meant to mimic something that is actually real. If you look at people's faces, like in different lighting and such, it's meant to mimic the fact that the skin here on the end of the lips does in fact curl down and in because of the way that the mouth is, right? The way that it's shaped. So, of course, lips can be shaped very differently. Some people have it more exaggerated. I'm doing it more exaggerated here just for the sake of showing you what it looks like. But no, yeah. And then here in the middle, obviously, Cupid's bow. It's always going to be, all it is just the skin here coming from the nose. I'm gonna draw this here so you can see it. This is the circle of the nose, right? Your nostrils curl inwards. If you look in the mirror, this is going to be the general shape, right? This skin's already curling in, right? Think of it as balance. This one is going to curl out. These are the lines that go out, right? And then this inner part here is the Cupid's bow that dips in, because if it didn't, you wouldn't be able to move your mouth the way you do, right? So, oh, hi, Nexon. Hello. I'm helping a little bit. At least I'm trying to. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, Cupid's bow, right? Need that to talk. Well, don't need it, but you need to move it the way you speak right now. You do need that, and you do need the little area down here. If it didn't dip in, you would not be able to talk the way you do. So where this is, actually, is going to be a little bit below the line there. Now, again, depends on people's lip shapes. Some people have more plump lips and it's just round, right? Some people have thinner lips and they'll just like slope in, but usually it'll slope in on the sides, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's like really plump lips, right? So do the slope, right? And then, as we continue, let's erase this part here. This is just the circle that I did on the bottom lip, so that you can see what I'm talking about. See, now we have a straight line. We can continue with this, but it's not as realistic as it is here, right? Because see here, on this specifically, let me do this in a red. Actually, let me do it in a green, because that's mostly reds. Right here, it's a small circle. Slightly larger circles, because it does have a little cupid's bow, right? But because of the circles that we did earlier, right underneath the cupid's bow, think of it this way. This is pushing down, right? Which causes this line here on the upper lip, right? So let's just draw the upper lip area, right? Again, balance. This is pushing down, which causes this. This also pushes down, right? So you're going to have another little round part here. And you can continue this with straight lines, and it will make sense. Curve them a little bit. Really depends on the shape of the lip that you want. But that's all it is. And then the bottom part of the lip. And you should shade them like cylinders, because they're round. They're round objects. If you break the face into parts as opposed to doing... Oh, what now? I'm disappointed. Wait, never mind. Yeah, I think you can tell from the examples I've sent, but I do understand anatomy of the face to a degree. Could use some work. You do understand facial anatomy. Also, that Mystery Skulls one, fucking awesome. You do. You do. What is... Oh, sorry, I got distracted because the music that I was listening to changed. Let me play something without words. That stuff is good. That is good art. It's beginner art, yes, but it doesn't mean it's bad. When you... I will say this, and I hate to be this person. Learning from anime art to do anatomy never goes well. Never goes well. Because every single anime is a stylized version of a face. And if you break down a skull of a person, right? It's always relatively the same shape with small differences. If you break down the skull of different anime characters, that shape changes a lot because it's stylized. That's the whole point of anime. It's pleasing to the eye, right? And it's technically correct on a fundamental level as to the eyes being on top of nose, being on top of the mouth, right? But that's not fully the case all the time. Application and coloring? Oh, dog, I can help you out with both. One of the things that I use in order to fix my little, coloring issue is breaking things down into grayscale. So, let's say this. Down to grayscale. Do you see what I'm talking about? Way easier to follow, way easier to replicate, right? This is the same thing as this, except this is colored with small little discolorations. When you break it down, because, see, this is just a blue, purple, right, in the skin tone to break it up, right, and to add color variation and light diffusion, right? This is easier to follow. Easier to do. Easier to learn from. That's why I've always been drawn to Geisha for inspiration. But you... very detailed, but end up being very simple. Exactly! The point, and I hate to say this, I've been realizing this, when it comes to stuff like this, it's not a matter of how much you can get in. It's a matter of how much you get out of it. If you, and let me show you. You know what? I will give you an example. I will give you an example. And I hate to use this example, but it's very simple, and I feel like it'll be the best to illustrate my point here. If I do this black little dot, right? You don't really see it as much of anything. Now, if I go back in and I do this, right? And I fill this in, what is it now? Right? Completely changes it. Now, mind you, these shapes are nothing without each other, right? Without this, it looks somewhat like a face, but it's not a face, right? And you can mess with this as much as you want, but it's the point of, well, of getting your point across. It doesn't need to be detailed. It has to get your idea through. That's all art has to do. People get really hung up on the details, and I am a victim of that as well. I get very hung up on the details, right? Like, I really want to move this eye down and over to the side. Right here is a fundamental printmaking. Dog, you just have to get your point across. Yeah, that's it. Art is about getting your point across. If you get your point across, you're already doing a lot better than most other people. You'd be amazed how many people have an idea in their heads and are physically incapable of getting that idea out, right? But if you so much as can draw the basic shapes, triangle, square, circle, you can make something. Yes. However, so that I also say, it's not just that either, right? You do have to have a little bit of experience on where to put these things, but it's not going to fully change everything when you do. Because you all can already see it as a person, but if I refine it, right? If I refine it, if I give an eyelid, if I give a little bit of an eyelid, if I adjust the mouth here a little bit, and I adjust the shadows here, I maybe like lengthen the shadows, and I cut this little area up here, and I make it follow the way that, you know, a human face normally would, right? It looks better, yes. But even then, it's still not that detailed. And actually, fun fact, this wasn't random. Look at this, right? Completely different, you know, focal point, yes. But the idea between this and this is the exact same thing. See what I'm saying? If you break this down right here, if you break this down, it looks very weird. It is the application afterwards. If I draw this here, get this, get this, get this, draw the general shape of where the eye is, where this is resting, where the brows are. And I slope the hair over here too. Get the general shape of this here. Get the neck kind of this side, this here, this here. These very interpretive ink blots here, right? You don't have to have anything crazy going on. You really don't. You have to get your point across, that's all. Trouble breaking it down? I was sent a video by a friend of ours about breaking it down. It made no sense to me. Yeah. Okay. If you want to break something down, and this is what I've learned, you do piece by piece. Let's start with this. The most detailed part of the art from everything that I can see is this eye, right? So, the first thing I would do, if I wanted to draw an eye like this, is look at the shape. Say, okay, well, it's a very realistic human eye, yes, but let's start with an oval, right? It's a pretty long oval, and you'll want to turn the, you know, the original picture off so you can get a look and a feel for everything. then the pupil and where it would be outside, right? Gotta look for it again, right? Look at where the actual, like, pupil will be, right? You're already getting to look for it, and this is already relatively simple, right? Then, add the little inner corner of the eye. Still relatively simple, right? And then you can refine it. Well, okay, the lashes come up here, and then it rounds out here, right? Still no lashes, still nothing complicated. Then you can fill it in, you know, refine it, take some stuff off, clean it up a little bit with the layer off, right? And then really look at it. And that right there, that's not really a complicated eye, right? It's what's added to it after the fact that does all that, which is shading and, of course, the color. But for the most part, if you remove the color, right, and you look at it, it's not that complicated. What makes it complicated afterwards is the colors used. But even with the colors there, really what you're seeing is just that this is a pink, right? Let me do this on the skin. This is a pink color, right? And then some of the edges that are before the light, are being added in with this right here, that kind of color. And then the outside is this kind of color, which is a white. But that's color shit, right? Back to fundamentals, basic, like the basic shit, right? Is this a fucking Mission Impossible song? Yeah, it's from the Mission Impossible soundtrack. I knew I heard that motif before. Anyway, we changed the song again. Okay. Back to this. My goodness. Okay, yeah, I follow. Could you possibly explain breaking down the hair? I argue I struggle with hair more than eyes. Okay, but I can break down the hair. And you're gonna hate me for this because the breakdown is very simple. Using just this here, right? There are two things you need to know about the hair, right? One of them, you already know. If you don't know where to put it, right? When you do a head, right? When you do a person's head, and let me move this down a little bit more so you can see what I'm talking about. And let me move it to the middle. Okay. When you do a person's head, usually when you're drawing it, you're going to do a circle, right? That's the circle that I would make. Let me make like a normal circle so you don't get distracted too much by all of the like other stuff. Hold on. Okay. So, realistically, this is the circle, right? So, you see that this line down here, that's where the nose is. This is the middle line, kind of. That's where the brow is, etc., etc. Two things. One, hair lays on the head, right? And it's something that comes out of our bodies and lays on top, right? So, and you already know this, when it comes to that circle, you're going to have like an added inch maybe, kind of where that's going to be, right? So to help you, and this is what I would say someone to do, I'd say take that circle, same fucking circle, okay? I'm gonna make it a different color. Same circle, right? Make it a little larger, right? Depending on the volume of the hair, you might want to adjust that. Some people have curlier hair, etc., etc. But as to where it lays and where it starts from, very simple. You break the hair into parts. I like to make blobs to do anything. I like my blobs. Okay, my blobs save my life. This hair specifically, and this is the other rule, okay? It is laying on your face, rule 1, right? So it's going to be on top. The other one is dog. The face usually doesn't affect it much. Hair likes to do what it likes to do. I'm not going to make anything too complicated when it comes to this, but second rule is it's always going to follow and come from the same place, which is a scalp, yes, but people usually do parts. You'll part your hair, right? If there's a middle part, then everything's going to come from that center line, right? Simplify it. You can put a little dot. So right here in this picture, her hair is coming from that little spot right there, right? Everything is coming from there. If you follow this up and you follow this up, that's exactly where it's coming from, right? So, well, let me adjust it. It's a little bit more to the, there we go. If you draw lines, you can finish the whole hairline, right? What is playing? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I need to listen to something relaxing. And it keeps changing to things that are more upbeat. Okay. This right here, all you need is a circle of where the hair is going to be, right? And you can actually see this second circle that I made following this rule as well, because you see that the hair is here, right? It's not hugging the face. Even here, right? It's over here. And the hair comes in like this, right? And it goes over the face. And it goes over the face. See? All you need is a larger circle. I follow. I understand. I need to apply this to come full circle. No pun. That's funny. All you need to do is have the larger circle, right? Of, like, just... And the larger circle isn't even necessary. The point of larger circle is to have a visual representation of the fact that the hair isn't laying completely flat on the head. Granted, some people do have oily hair, or, you know, that's just the hairstyle, right? But in most normal occasions, no matter how oily or greasy your hair is, it's still not even going to be fully laying down. It just, instead of being up here, is going to be like here instead, right? Not even there, it's going to be like here. Because, you know, it's an object on top of your head. You just gotta break things into pieces. You need to find the time to get on call. Neither of us are asleep. I'm down to do that. I'm down to do that. Let me show you one more little thing. Because this is already, like, that's the hair shape, right? But let's say we just have the dot, right? From that dot, this is what you're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna make this a different color. Gonna be like, okay, I want this hair right here. You just make a blob. You just make a blob. And you can redraw that blob as many times as you want until you get like a general idea of what you want. And then you can go for it. Doing the blobs will also help you be like, okay, well, this object, or to be specific, this clump of hair is in front of this other clump of hair. And that's where you can start getting creative. Oh? Wait, let me send you something that was work in progress. Bet. But no, yeah. It's just a matter of, when it's a breakdown of, like, stuff like this, right? Let me make that a color easier to see against the other ones. There we go. That's still a little harder to see. There we go. Basically a digital redraw of one of the old paper drawings. Let me see. Send it. I got time. Because, dog, a firm believer in the fact that drawing is not hard. Firm believer. And drawing, some people have an innate talent for keeping their hands steady, but that can also be learned. Everything on this planet can be learned. Everything. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, I know which one. Okay. Do you mind if I pull this up on stream? So I can show you, like, what I would do with it? Listen, plenty of people need the stabilization tool. You would not be the odd one out. Bet. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this right here. Let me crop it down so we only have the picture to focus on. Okay. Let me get a little bit in the whites so that I don't... There we go. Okay, so this is the picture, right? First thing I would do is this. the mirror tool. You already have a straight line, right? There is a mirror tool on, like, almost every single, like, drawing thing, right? Almost every drawing program has one. Now, to that I would say, have that, right? I'm going to do this very simply. And you know what? I'm going to do it with just a stabilization tool and a really thin black line, the way you have it here, right? So this is what I would say. Take that, right? And pick where you want the facial features, right? Personally, I really like the facial features on this side, so I'm going to use this side. But you can use the other side as well, because the point is that if it's a split in half, you're going to want that to be, similar. So, draw the head where the head's going to be, right? So here, right? Remember that you do need, there is a difference when your jaw slims down, and it's going to make, that's what makes the, like, whole head come down. And you can have a point or you can round it out. Again, depends, right? There's a little bit of inconsistency, but it was supposed to be there. That's fine. But I'm saying, like, for the sake of, like, getting it down to where it looks clean, right? You can use a, and I do this a lot too. I will use the mirror tool to get down, like, the basic shapes, and then after the fact, I'll, like, do everything else, right? But for example, right, the nose here, it's in the same place, right? So I'm just gonna do 2 little lines here, right? And the mouth here, I'm gonna copy the mouth on this side. Yes, okay. Okay. So that there, right? And then here, what I would even out would be the eye placement, because even if 2 people do have drastically different like facial structures, when it's a half and half, people will still line up the eyes and the mouth over other features, or they'll just focus mainly on the nose. But I've mostly realized that people really care about the like the eyes. People really care about the eyes. The first thing that people look at usually is the eyes. I mean, obviously, right? So here I would say, okay, well, this eye is here, right? That's where that eye is, right? Which is pretty good placement, to be honest, because if I draw the other eye in here, right, at about the same size, like a little oval at about the same size, that is almost like the exact same space. I would say bring the eye in a little more, because you want the you don't want your character's eyes to be in 2 different zip codes. Granted, depends on the person, but that's beside the point, right? Now here, I'm just gonna bring this down with the liquefy tool, okay? Gonna bring down the eye so that it's even with the other one. Gonna try and keep everything the way that it looks. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring this eye in just a little bit because, consistency. See, now just with that, right? It's already looking a little more even, right? What is playing? Oh, my goodness. I need to stop with these songs. My god. Okay. Alright, are you following? This is already looking pretty good, right? Because the difference here, right? When you have this, right? Usually you want to center those main features. They can have different facial structures. I'm not saying they can't. Matter of fact, if you take this person's jaw, and I think that you should, I'm going to lower the opacity of this, and I'm going to show you the thing that's bothering me here. This is fine. It's fine for the character to have this kind of a jaw, but to that I say, where the mouth is, right? You're going to want to make sure that there is a jaw change right underneath that. Because if you put your finger, right? If you put your finger in the little crevice at the end of, like, your mouth on either side, and you draw a straight line, right? that's going to hit at about the bottom of your ear, usually, right? Different for everybody, but that's usually about where it hits. A little bit under the ear is where the jaw starts, right? And there is a curve there, and it does slim down. So that would be about here. So I would say to draw a straight line and then curve it into the jaw, and you can have that go anywhere, right? Let me liquefy this real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. You just take this. Okay. Granted, you know, it doesn't have to specifically be this shape, but when it comes to stuff like this, right, you're going to want to make sure that some things, you know, are where they need to be. For example, see, on this side, right, both of the eyes are in the right place. Yes, okay. Now, the nose, usually, now granted, this is also, you know, something that changes from person to person. Some people's noses are higher up, some people's noses are down. Some people's noses point up more, down more. Some people's noses are more leaning to the left, more leaning to the right, right? This is how people use their own face to learn how to draw. Yes, it is. That it is. You always, like, if someone's, like, real into drawing, you will see them make the fucking weirdest facial expressions. It's because they're feeling the muscles in their face. You'll get there. You'll get there. But see, now you're seeing, you know, there's a little more structure there. And I haven't even touched the mouth, right? Because I'm trying to keep those facial pieces there. Granted, usually, you don't have to do this, but I'm saying usually, right? The mouth will be a little more down. Depends on the person, depends on the way you want the character to look, right? This, oh, also flip the canvas a lot, you're gonna need it. This right here, right? With the mouth a little lower, makes it look more proportional, and it makes it look more fitting, because it's also closer to that line where the bandage is, and that line doesn't necessarily mean that the mouth is there, but to the human eye, right, the way it's initially perceived, it looks like the mouth line, right? So that's what happens. Huh? There were purposeful design choices for the mouth, I just what you mean? No, I'm just saying. Because of the line of the bandage there, right? You can keep the mouth up there, and it'll work completely fine. But when it comes to the nose, right, this is one of the things where I would say it should be a little bit lower, right? Under what? Huh? Huh? Wait, what? Can't believe you read that correctly? Correctly? Yeah. Listen. My brain automatically assumes, like, what you meant to say. Which might get me in trouble one day, but, you know. But if I take this right here, right? And I lower it just a little bit. Because keep in mind, like, if you drew this realistically, right? No one's Cupid bow. Well, some people do have a very long Cupid bow, but most people do not have that long Cupid bow. So just bringing it down a little bit should fix this issue. Let me clean that up so you don't have both of the other things there. Okay, hold on. There we go. See, just moving it down. Now, if you look at the faces, right, separately, like that side of the face, right, being its own thing. Oh, let me clean that up as well. There we go. If you look at just this side, right, that looks normal. That looks good. That looks completely fine, right? That's, yeah, right? No, you caught my line mistake? It's fine. Listen, I just zoom in like crazy, okay? Which I do not recommend doing. I would always say look at the larger picture. If you get hung up on details and you zoom in, I promise you, you might still progress, but you're going to get caught in a loop where you will not be able to get rid of that habit for a very long time. I would say do not zoom in. Unless you are physically having trouble getting a line out, don't zoom in. Look at the bigger picture always. But now also, if you look at this side, right? This side is also proportional to itself, okay? We're assuming that these are just going to be two different people, right? If you make sure that both sides are proportional, they can be completely different. It just depends, right? See, looking at this side right here, it looks proportional, except for one small detail, which would be the eye. The eye is a little too far out, which is very easily fixable. If you go in here in Liquify tool and you just grab this shit and move it in a little bit, problem solved, right? That's all, right? This is why I would recommend drawing the whole head, because it'll help a lot. If you draw the whole head, it will always be better. It's much better for you to erase than for you to like guess where everything is. Oh, I can send a picture of the characters, split picture, so it's understood. Okay, yeah, go for it. But when you have stuff like this, right? I'd always say line up the features the best that you can, right? Because see, right here, the jaws aren't the same, and that's completely fine. People overlook that. If you look at posters, like for movies that are like split faces, right? A lot of the times the jaws won't line up, but the eyes will line up. And the nose will line up, and like the mouth, right? But a lot of the times, not everything's gonna line up. You mostly just want to line up the focal point of the picture, which always ends up being the eyes. At least most of the time. When you have a face, right, your eyes are going to be drawn to the face. Unless there's a detail that, you know, really catches somebody's eye, right? Okay, yeah, I see it, I see it. Oh, that's really cute, actually. Aw. Yeah. You did good there, actually. You did very good. Yeah. I'd say you did good. But no, yeah. Over here as well, right? Hate to do this, right? If you take this, right, and you flip it. Let me make sure that I cut this whole thing. There we go. If you take this and you flip it, and let me lower this and line it up. If you do this, and it makes sense, you did well, right? Here, you can see that the head is a bit too wide on that side, right? So if you go over here, if you go to the original one, and you bring the head in a little bit, on this side here, which does, you know, end up making that, like, jaw change. And it doesn't have to be drastic. It can be a small little thing, right? But just in doing that, it's already starting to have more structure to it. You see what I'm saying? You just have to line up some of the features. Because see, here, the jaw doesn't line up. That's completely fine. The mouth most likely doesn't line up. Whether you want it to be the case or not, the mouth is already assumed to be here. Let me do a little shadow there. Because I see that she has a little shadow, like, lip on the bottom. And see, the hair doesn't line up with the hood, and it doesn't have to. Because they aren't the focal points of the picture. But what does line up are the facial features, and that is completely okay. You don't need to line everything up for split faces. Just mainly the eyes. Mainly the eyes. If the eyes are on the same plane, it's gonna feel natural enough. Now let's see here. What else am I looking at? Trying to look at this here. Oh! let me do this for you real quick as well. I'm going to adjust this shape here, right? To fit this character on this side. I don't know the name, so I'm just going to say character. Okay, so ideally, let me turn this off so I can get a good look at it. Ideally, you're going to want to have this be something that works by itself. If you can look at the head without any hair and it doesn't feel wrong and it doesn't look wrong, hold on, I have to overline it because I want it to be a straight shape and it gets a little wonky with the liquify tool. There we go. Good enough. This, fine, right? Kind of. See, over here, this could go in a little more, and this could also go in a little more. Hold on. There we go. The jaw is slightly too square for this kind of character, in my opinion, right? You can keep it this way. If she's looking down, it makes sense to have this angle, but usually you won't have this as extreme, so you can bring that up to soften it up, because she does have a very round jawline I'm seeing. So we can go down here and readjust this. There we go. Okay. So now, see, that's where the hair is, right? The hair, when this is by itself, I would say should... Let me look at her hair and see how fluffy it is. It's pretty fluffy, but it mostly has a shape. Let me see. Ah! Hi! Hello! This is very educational, I'm following. Okay, I'm glad. Hi, His Supreme Thickness. Hello. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to... Hi, Sergio. I'm trying to, teach some, art fundamentals here. I'm trying to teach a little bit of art here. Hi, welcome. She has very simple hair. I'm gonna jump back into it. She has very simple hair. You can break it up into, I'd say, these pieces, right? But she does have bangs, so that front piece is always gonna come off of that top point. I'm gonna make the blobs that I showed you, okay? This goes about here, and it looks like her hair does get a little longer between her eyes, so I'm going to make it a little longer. Hold on. Not that long, my goodness. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hello. Sorry I couldn't hear before. Was watching on silent. You're completely fine. Yeah, I'm helping Swift with art. Okay, so you can break this up into little blobs. It's usually what I do. Because when you break it down into blobs, you can keep the idea without getting too focused on the way the hair actually looks. So I'm seeing that she has 1, 2, 3 pieces of the bangs. Very simple, okay. Which go up, so technically you can just draw a line like this, right? Or you can do it mentally. I'm gonna do that mentally. And you're gonna start in the middle of that little blob, and then you're gonna just make more blobs. And you're gonna make more blobs. Okay. That's already the general consensus of the way her hair is shaped, right? And then she has one blob that just goes like this, and it just frames her face. And when it's framing bangs, usually they do pop out more. And I'm seeing that she does have very fluffy framing bangs. And then the hair, right? Depending on how you want to do this, I'm going to thin it down a little more on the sides. But you don't have to, though, usually. This is just a guide. The blobs are always just a guide. But then you can start, and when it has bangs, usually the rest of the hair is parted down the middle. That might not be drawn. Like, you won't see the line breaking it through the middle unless it's, like, I don't know, pigtails or something like that. But aside from that, you can just do the little M, right? Which a lot of characters have, the little, like, stretched out M. And then you can do the rest of the blobs. I wanted to make it very fluffy because it's so messy. Yeah, but you can do that instead of doing that mess through just large shapes, right? I'd suggest doing it through volume because it's messy. It's messy, but it's not unkept, if that makes sense, right? There is a form and a fashion to it. Hi, Union, hello. There's a form and a fashion to it, right? So you're going to want to keep that form and fashion in the blobs, okay? I'm gonna keep it around there, right? I know that her hair goes out, right? But this is just general consensus blob. Actually, you know what? Just to stick to the source material, I'll flare it out a little bit. Okay, there you go. Boom, right? Now again, this is just a guide, okay? This is a guide. Lower the opacity of everything, right? And you can keep the fucking mirror tool on for this. This is the fun part. Off of that guide, then you can start doing all the strands and shit, okay? Why don't you play music in the background? Am I not playing music in the background? Oh, that's right, I turned it down for Chris's music. My bad, dog. Thank you, Nexon, I forgot. Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine. I forgot to, because Chris wanted me to play, some music. He wanted to show me something. From here, right? From the dot as well. You're going to keep following the dot, right? Little lines, and then this is where you can add whatever texture and whatever stuff you want, right? See, because now I have the guide, so now I can do whatever I want to do with it, right? In this instance, little fluffies. That already, right, looks decent. Okay? Yes, sister? We all did? All I hear is bunny yap. Yeah, it was all bunny yap. My bad. Call me next? Okay. Next it is. But yeah, here, right? Again, follow it. When it comes to doing, like, the hair, if you don't want it to look too repetitive, I'd say that as you go out, make the initial lines shorter and then the pickup lines longer. Let me specify. I call these initial and I call, these the pickup, right? Because you could theoretically draw a line, right? But you start it here, so initial line, right? And then you pick it back up down here, right? That's why I call it that. But anyway, back to this. I'm jumping back and forth quite a bit. I apologize. Slow mode? Is slow mode on? Oh, slow mode is enabled on the anyway, hi! Yes, thank you. I see it. 8% bunny yap, 20% music. Bunny be yapping all over the music. This is true. Listen, I'm a Cuban woman. All I do is speak passionate words. About fucking anything. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi next. Pick it back up here. You can do some lines that, like, go over each other. If you want to have things that, you know, lines that go over each other, which usually you do, just for the sake of depth. But see, all I'm doing is following the little blobs. That already looks pretty good. Right? Bro, that bull is gonna fucking fall. I'm balancing this shit like a madman. You don't even know. Look at him go. My little buddy, like, he hanging on. He hanging on good, too. Look at him. He doing his job. Anyway, back to the bolage. Or not the bolage. Back to the draw edge. Now, usually when I have, like, a full line on the bottom, I'll continue from the bottom just so that I follow, like, the same kind of structure. Because you never want it to be too... You don't want the different pieces to look different from each other. At least not too different, right? See right here? Stopped here, right? And then pick up from there. They don't need to match up all the time. You can cut those pieces out, and then your brain will fill in the rest. It's kind of cool. I like human psychology. Ain't it fun? But see? Boom. Ta-da! we have hair. Want to learn some Russian? Don't make me say something bad, but sure. I'm gonna Google Translate whatever you say and pray that Google Translate has my back. This is helping me understand hair so much better, oh my god. Hair is just a bunch of pieces. You can break it up into pieces every single time. In fact, with the previous illustration, right? You can break it up into these, like this piece. Hold on, let me show you. This is one piece, right? Haha, one piece. This is piece number 2, right? Theoretically, piece number 3 would be back here, right? And piece number 4 would be back here, right? With the ear somewhat in the middle. Any hair on any character can be broken up into pieces. In fact, this little strand right here, if you follow it up, also is another blob. It just depends on how you break it up. Anyway, back to this. A cuss or a word? Okay. I'm gonna need some romanization for that shit, dog. I don't know. I have never even once... Toilet? I'm just gonna say toilet now. I'm sorry, that's funny. Now I want to redo that entire side of the face. And you can. You can redo that entire side of the face. Listen. Every time you draw something, whether you see it or not, you are getting better. You're getting better every single time. I guarantee to you that. Look, you know what? Just for the sake of it, gonna take this, right? See? Inwards, right? Back, out. Something I like to do is this little, like, crossover line where I'll have, like, something like this, right? And then I'll, like, continue it. And it just looks like, it just adds volume, you know? And it kind of breaks it up, because if this was all spikes, it would look a little weird, right? You want to, like, break that kind of stuff up. Waiting on what cuss word she wants to learn? I mean... I don't know. How does one say... What's a cuss word I would like to learn? What is a curse word? I've heard, like, Russian is just, like, a really, like, strongly worded, like, language. Not strongly worded, but you say things very strongly. Like... the way that you say it. So I'm trying to think. What's a strong word? What's a fun word? What would I want to learn? What would I want to learn? Actually, you know what I do want to learn? It is... No, hold on, wait. As awesome as it would be to learn filler words in another language, how doth one say cookies? Yes, that is the word I want to learn. I have a massive sweet tooth. That's valid. Okay. That's Russian? Well, shit. I remember I was making you watch Mystery Skulls and you ended stream the day. I'm back, I wasn't here. Next, my guy. I'm gonna need some romanization for that, dog. Okay, let's do this. Now, she does have really fluffed out hair, right? You can illustrate that on the outer edges of hair, okay? So, for example, like here, right? You can have a little spike out. You can have another little spike out. But then you want it to return to where it is going, okay? Even this is too messy, right? Let me re-illustrate this. I'm gonna keep that top line, but I'm gonna finish bringing this up, okay? You can do this, right? Because it's messy, but there is form. There is a form in there. See? The more strands you add out of place, the messier it's going to look. But, and I'm going to use the picture you sent me as a reference to show you this point. The hair on her head isn't actually that messy. The only reason it looks messy is because there's already a form there and they added lines to it. For example, let's say this area right here looks really fucking messy, right? Let's just take it, right? The general line is right here. All they did was go in here and do this, say, okay, we're gonna do this, and then they continued that line, and then they, like, finished it off, and then they continued it again in another spike, but they ended up bringing it back home every single time. You can fuck with the line as much as you want, but there has to be an initial line there, because there is form. Looking kind of cute. Oh, shit, what happened? I'm so scared to pronounce things in other languages, dog. I feel like I'm gonna get caught lacking. Oh, this is the reference I used? The one I had more of a straight angle? No, but I'm saying, for the sake of, like, showing you that messy hair isn't really messy, it's just lines. You have to have the guide. Because this initial line that I showed you, that was the guide, right? You can fuck around with everything else as much as you want, but you have to have that initial line there. See, because even right here, there's a dip here, right? But it always ends up coming back home. You see what I'm saying? You mostly use fuck. I do say the word fuck quite a bit. I have a rule. I have, like, my own little, like, rule of thumb where, dog, I'm not even a sailor, okay? I curse so much, I built the fucking boat, alright? I'm a firm believer in the fact, though, that curse words are completely fine so long as they are not aimed at a person. If they are not aimed at a person, I am completely fine with curse words. If you call something a bitch, fine. If you call someone a bitch, that's a little bit of a problem, right? To me, at least. What? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta read this out a little bit more. Hold on. You mostly use fuck. What I said is, my hovercraft is full of eels. Dog, I was wondering what the fuck that was. Checking by mods? Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, I see it. Russian is such an interesting language to look at. Russian is a very interesting language to look at. It looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared to say it. I'm scared to say it and say it wrong. Hold on. Let me fucking... I'm about to Google Translate this shit. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Huh? What? Huh? You're fucking lying to me. What the fuck y'all doing? Lying to me. There ain't nothing behind me. At least I don't think so. I don't see nothing. Thank you, Nex. Thank you. I'm Latvian friends, so I join as well. That's sweet. Latvian. Dr. Doom, motherfucker. Okay. I'm scared to say it. I feel like I'm gonna get caught lacking in another language. I don't know what I'm saying, so I'm scared. I know there's some trolls on the fucking internet. I'm not too slow. I'm pretty fucking slow, but that's aside the point. I'm gonna fucking hold on. This is what Google is for. This is the whole Russian alphabet. Dog, what? Oh fuck! Oh shit! Okay. It's such an interesting fucking language to look at. Like, it's visually interesting. It's like looking at another country's money. You know? Other countries have really, like, nice looking money, and then here we are with, just green. Old men in green. Oh! Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna save this whole file. Thank you, Nex. Okay, hold on. How do I want to hear that pronounced. Hold on. I want to hear that pronounced. Give me a moment. I want to hear that pronounced out loud. I want to hear the whole Russian alphabet pronounced out loud. Oh my god. That's a lot of letters. That's a lot of letters that I don't feel should be next to each other. Isn't that? I feel like. Okay, all right, hold on. Let me play this shit out loud. If I can find the little speaking button. That's Ukrainian. Ukrainian. I don't think it's Ukrainian. At least not according to Next, I don't think. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot the manga version. Drastically different. Holy hell. Oh, did you send me another one? Okay, see. Same thing here. Same thing here, okay? It looks messy. It's not, though. Okay? It's not. Granted, actually, it's kind of breaking its own rule. Because, technically speaking, the line is here. This is where the split is. Unless there's bangs that are off center, but no. No, see, because this right here, rather, this is the center of the face. Russian. Or Russian. My goodness. Russian, it's so interesting to look at. I'm still looking at the fucking verbiage. Not, I can't call it verbiage. The alphabet. Yes, the alphabet. They're basically the same thing. I wouldn't know, dog. Not only do I not speak it, but I have no idea of anything about the culture or nothing. I rarely see either on a day-to-day basis, if at all. The only languages that I speak are Spanish and English, and I'm Cuban. And I barely... Actually, I can't really say that. Anyway, right here, even here, right? General consensus blob. General consensus blob. General consensus blob, right? General consensus blob, you're gonna hate this. General consensus blob. Now, if I turn that picture off, it's gonna look like what? The front. Of what? Of the blobs over here. Boom. Look at that shit. Look at it. Bask in it. Blob. Blob. Ugh, I gotta switch legs. I was sitting on my leg that time. Hold on. I gotta crack my fucking back. Oh, shit. Ugh. Do y'all see why my back hurt? Did y'all hear why my back hurts? I hope you did. It's all blob. Always has been. Exactly. It is all blobs. You can make everything a blob shape. Even that eye shape. That really beautiful, interesting eye shape. Watch this shit. Blob. It's a blob. It looks like a paint drop. I know, bitch. Zora? 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 I think. Sora? Sora! Oh, Sora! Okay, listen. I haven't been around my family. Okay, Zoro? See, that's what I was thinking. I was low-key thinking about One Piece. That's my fault. Sora? Sora? That's the thing. See, Spanish... We get real creative. Like, you're not wrong. That does technically, in a way, mean bitch. Technically, bitch is puta. Twitch, I promise you this is educational. Technically, bitch is puta, right? However, if you really want to stick it to somebody, right? And you call them a zorra. Zorra is less bitch and more like you conniving little fucker. That's what zorra is. Or like you, oh shit, what? Oh, what? What happened? What happened? What? Next, I thought we was friends. I don't see nothing behind me. You know what? I'ma trust you. I'ma trust you. You got my best interest at heart. I don't see nothing though. So like, you know, your bowl was upside down. Yeah, that happens. Look at it go. Yo, he doing a headstand. Yeah, yes sir. But no, yeah. Where the fuck was I? Oh right. Zora is like you conniving little bitch. You mischievous little fucker. What? I can't help but feel that you're getting enjoyment out of this. I don't see nothing. Do y'all see something? Do y'all see something? Oh! I don't see shit! What? What? I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not seeing. Look, a pee-pee. Oh, where? Okay, alright. Alright. Gee, thanks. The dick I'm not getting, thank you. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love the way that the fucking text-to-speech says your fucking username, dog. It's sitting there struggling with it, it really is. Hold on, I want to clean this up for the sake of it. Yes? What happened? What? Wait, off topic, but twisted? Did the Sanji spin-off? Drama by the— I haven't! I haven't, and I really, really want to! Fuck you. Whatever am I going to do? Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I would never. I would never. I like y'all. Y'all are cool. But no, yeah. Blob. Back to point, Blob. Blob. Okay. Blobs do good things in the world. Please read it. It's like the only One Piece material that I've entirely read. I've always liked Sanji. Samji.
Samji. Samji.
Write it again, slowly. Samji. Samji? Write again slowly. Yes, next. Samji? Dog. Yes, next. What's up? Mods? Yeah. I don't know what that says, but it suspiciously has the energy of the word fuck. That has the suspicious energy of the word fuck. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you. I feel very loved and appreciated. Finally. Why you hit me, though? The fuck did I do to you? Damn. Getting hit. Womp womp. Damn. I'm getting bullied. Womp womp. I don't know what that means, but it has the energy. Not a bit. It feels like a curse word. I don't know what it says. I'm not gonna lie and say I know what it says, but it has the energy of the word fuck. Missed the entire first half of the stream. You're fine. Have you suavemente today? I feel culturally appropriated. Thank you. No, I haven't. Sorry. Sergio, I missed the whole stream. Stop! Fuck! Hi! Hey! Okay, look. For messy-haired characters, you can just draw the fucking line. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly what they did. Look, you can get real fucking messy, and it'll still look good, so long as you follow the fucking guide you put for yourself. Look at that messy ass shit. And it still doesn't look weird. Well, it looks a little weird, but you know what I mean. Hello everyone, Buddy was teaching me how to draw. I've learned. Blob, yes. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, hello. Hey, speaking of art, that pony you drew me? I forgot where the fuck you uploaded it. I got you, dog. Hold up. What was that place called? Kevin's bitch. I knew it was a fucking curse word. I could smell it. I could smell that shit on. I could smell it on that shit like a morning cigar. Okay, hold on. What was that thing called? Kara. Yes. Hold on, I'll link you real quick. It's a new social media. I really want to, like, get rid of my, Twitter, but that's what everyone uses. But I really also just don't want to be in that shit. Ow! 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 Damn! Ow! 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 fucking abused. Damn. Why y'all beating on the paper? The fuck did I do? The fuck did I do? Hold on, let me log in real quick. I think it was this email. Hold on, I have like 12 emails. Give me a moment. They're all... They're not the same, but I still get confused. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Was it this one? It was. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'll link you real quick. I'll link you. Hold up. Was it here? I'll post. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. There it is. Got it. Bro, the Mahdi thing? I got it. It's an automatic thing. People come in here and they, like, do some fun shit. Very fun shit. Next stream, you have to epic rap out of the mystery? No, because I will out myself. Actually, I'm gonna out myself beforehand. I used to watch Epic Rap Battles of History religiously. And I know way too fucking many, things. Okay, when it comes to that specifically. That's the link, by the way, Stove. To the pony thing that I did a while back. But no, yeah, I have a lot of those memorized, and I'm not trying to out myself in public that hard. Thank you. Read your message. Oh, yeah, I got you, I got you. I'm not gonna leave, don't worry. Well, I am probably gonna leave soon, but that's aside the point. Made an AI completed unreleased song with a snippet, and then made an acoustic version after. See, that's kind of... Damn! It's a hard-ass sneeze, Jesus Christ! Got it. Guess which one is typed in English? Dog. You watch the new... There's more epic... They're still making those? I'm not gonna lie, I stopped listening to them. Yes, please. Please do. But yeah, case in point, lesson of the day. What did we learn today? Blobs. They make the whole world. Blobs make the entire world. The entire world is blobs. I barely even got to, like, finish doing this. Let me draw in the thing I initially wanted to have in here so that I don't forget my idea. Where's my little fucking, like, sketchbook pad thing? Oh, fuck! What the fuck? What happened? What happened? What? Huh? Huh? What? Being lied to. Ain't nothing behind me. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I don't see nothing. Fucking lying to me. I don't see shit, dog. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Oh. Money for logo. But I didn't put it. Okay, but if it was put on there by somebody, I don't check up on the Discord that often. I'm not gonna lie. So if someone put it there, it was probably for a reason. So I'm not going to remove it. You'll be fine. What the fuck? What happened? What? Huh? What? Stove? Stove, you lying to me. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't see shit. Is it really an issue, though? Thank you, Stove. Dude, Twitch just made me. Did it? That's wild. Ugh, thank you. Y'all keep my back sane, I'm not gonna lie. Let me draw this in. Because I had an idea. I had a very specific idea. And I want to make sure I get this in here before I forget. Also, if you're doing something... like... always focus on the bigger picture. You're gonna need it, dog. You really are. There we go. Thicker, damn it. There we go. Let's thin that down. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I am not on my legs, thank you. Though, for reminding me. I almost did sit back down on my legs. There we go. Okay. Trying to get this down before I fucking skedaddle. Oh, hold on. Y'all distracted me. How dare you? How dare y'all distract me like this? Hold on. Okay. I'm excited for the market. I'm excited for that event. And I can't wait to see some of y'all in person. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be fun. Okay, finally. Wait, what happened? Well, it's first aid. Wait, what happened? Okay, hold on. Let me scroll back up. So, dude, I want to click multi-bonk. Oh, my bad, dog. Let me do this for you. I'm gonna do this for you, okay? I'm gonna sacrifice myself. Why you do that? Why you do that? Damn! Damn! I was trying to say that I was excited for some of y'all to come see me. I can't have shit in this house. Damn. Got 5,000 bunny bucks to burn through? Well, shit. Fuck me, I guess. There's not much I can do there, dog. There's a trumpet. Trumpet. There's a trumpet. I did not know that that was a thing. Dubald. She doesn't have hair. Wait, what? What the fuck? I have hair. I got hair. She doesn't have hair. She's paper. Exactly. 5,000 spades is wild. It really fucking is. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up. This for reference. I'll send you another one. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I already saw it. That's fucking gorgeous right there. Wow. Hey! Who did that? Sergio! Dog! What have I told you about this? Dog! Come on! I'm fucking bald now. Now I can see my lazy eye. Shit! Her thinking is gone. That was my scalp. That was my scalp. Her poof is gone. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Let me block this in here so I actually know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but just generally. I have a commission to work on tomorrow. That's fine, but it could be better. Huh? What? What? Huh? What? Wait, what? Next. I thought we was friends. I thought you were chill. I thought you was chill like that. Apparently not. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't see shit. But you- oh, never mind. I do see something. Hey, hello. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You're smiling. Yeah, there ain't no ass here, dog. I can break it down though. You want me to, I can do a little dance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah. Yes. Yes, I do. I just realized I don't have that on. Let me turn that back on, and let me do this for you. My bad, Big G. My bad, big dog. I'm sorry. I'll do it for you. My bad.
Manana, you have the Khalib, no?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have another one. Hold on, let me bring this in. I want this person in the middle, but I also want this to be... Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna end stream in a second, but I want to finish this first. Hold up. Just a little. There we go. Yes, what? Huh? What? Am I missing something? Hello? No forgetting? I won't forget! I won't forget! I ain't seen nothing next. What, do you got something to show me? There's 5 PPs. Oh, God. Damn. Are they yours? Ouch. Are they yours next? Because I'm not really seeing any. You know, I feel like that might be a world record. You might want to go check the Guinness World Book for that one. Anyway. My very blatant manhood small joke, made. Yes? Yes? Low blow? Ha ha he he, yes, low blow. Anyway, yes? What? Look at my jawline real quick. Clean jawline, of course. You're a pee-pee? Is that your way of saying I got big dick energy? Aw, y'all are so nice to me. Oh, y'all are so nice to me. No, listen. And the caca? Okay, no, listen. I ain't never gonna lie to nobody about that shit, okay? I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I got stairs in my house. I still ain't got ass. It's wild. I feel bad for the hubby. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, that's life. Listen, I had less of an ass before the stairs. But, like, it's not as bad. But I still ain't got an ass. I got fucked in the genetic lottery when it comes to that one. Yo, where the fuck your hair at? Y'all took it away. Y'all took it away. Why are you asking about it? Y'all took it away. Give it back. Give me my hair back. Damn. What? Demo? Demo. Her Spanish chick? That is a fucking shame. Thank you. She don't have her wig no more. The mod thingy? I'm gonna say demo for that shit. Demo. I don't know what that says. Why y'all speaking to me in languages I don't understand? Learn Spanish.
Mans transport letziklis caizes pilvina or pilns arzuzium. Mans transport letziklis caizes pilvina or pilns arzuzium.
Are you cursing me, dog? Are you putting an X on my ass? What the fuck was that? Oh, yes. Yep. I totally said that correctly. Yep. Guide the raid? Yes! Where you wanna go? Menti Cosmos. Okay, bet. Yo no hablé, whatever the hell that is. Yo sé que tú no lo dijiste. Yo sé que tú no lo dijiste. Y yo no dije nada por ti. Estoy hablando por la gente hablando latviano, lo que sea, pinga, que es eso. Y el que está hablando ruso. I think his hovercraft is full of eels. Anyway, yes. Guide the raid, please guide me. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yo, dog. What? Y'all goofy. This is nice, man. Y'all make streaming worth it. Let's see. Minty Cosmos, you said. Alright, those of you who are new here, I am streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I got a whole fucking, like, thingy thing to do. Got a whole collaboration. So if you want to see me tomorrow, I'm gonna be there. Might not be art, but, you know. Alright, Minty Cosmos, that was not what I copied. That's the entire fucking, my, hovercraft is full of eels sentence. Okay, let's try that again. Is this correct? Yes, it is. Oh! Minty Cosmos is drawing, though. Well, y'all already know what time it is. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful morning, noon, or night. Maybe for you, if it's morning, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if it's night, I hope you have a wonderful sleep episode. And you're eating your favorite food or doing your favorite activity. Until next time, beautiful lovelies. Au revoir. It's been fucking lovely. Mwah. Get your fine asses out of here.